Hey everybody, this is Matt from Android Police here reviewing a new Twitter client for the Android environment called Echofon. Not exactly that new, it's been present on iOS for a little while, but now it's just finally kind of making the jump over to Android. So as you can see here, I'm using the free version of the client. There's also a paid version for $4.99 that removes the ads, which you can see up here. We can also click the X button here on the left side in order to remove the ad, but it's going to show back up again after a certain amount of time. I thought it was after every refresh, pulling to refresh your Twitter feed, but it's actually just kind of a time-based thing. So as usual, I can kind of scroll up and down just to see new tweets. I find that the animation can be a bit jerky at times, especially when you're running across an avatar that needs to be downloaded. It's going to pause the Twitter feed every once in a while, which is kind of annoying. As you can see, the ads come back here, so I'm going to close that again. Otherwise, it works just as well as any other Twitter client, and I think that was why I had a bit of a problem with it. I'm going to just swipe left and right to go to different inboxes, my mentions, my timelines. I can even go to my lists and choose a specific Twitter list. And as I was saying, the problem I really had with it is that it's kind of generic in the sense that it doesn't really do anything that Twitter clients don't already do, and even some for free. It does push notifications and automatic updating based on time, not by the stream, which I guess Echofon for iOS users will be used to. But otherwise, it kind of just works, how it should. But it's not really special in any way, shape, or form, which is, kind of the point. I can't really say a lot about it because there really isn't much there. I mean, there's some decent looking widgets, which we can go over to my desktop here and add. Of course, these are free, which is maybe a plus for a lot of users. I'm going to just cycle through all my widgets here. Got a decent amount of them. Let's go to Echofon Large 4x4. Throw it on a home screen. And as you can see that the theme actually carries around with it. So I'm going to modify the size of this so you can see looks pretty decent. You can do most of the functions of a Twitter client straight from this widget, which is partly why I enjoy using this as opposed to the client itself. You also don't have to put up with any ads, which is great. But otherwise, just going back to the defaults, the Echofon app, which seems to have closed itself. I found that, especially for $4.99, you're going to be finding a lot of other Twitter clients that may do the exact same thing for cheaper or for nothing at all. One of the main advantages is if you use Echofon on a different device, primarily an iOS device, you can sync between the different platforms. But for me, that isn't really worth a $4.99 price tag, or putting up with the ad that just shows up every once in a while. So I find that Twitter clients on Android are kind of a matter of finding all the features that kind of fit just right with you. Pick up Echofon to try it, see if it's something that you enjoy. I know it does, like I said, notifications, pushing new tweets in there. They're not going to show up automatically in stream, which kind of sucks, but otherwise it performs just as any other Twitter client would, and maybe that's part of the problem. If you are interested in any other app reviews, hardware reviews, Android news, check out androidpolice.com. You can also follow me on Twitter at MattDemers. You can see in the bottom left corner. Have a good day and happy tweeting, everyone.